Oh man, I love Miami so.
Let's go, y'all.
I want to say shout out to Russdiculous and Jadakiss for their record Killing with Kindness. I am happy to be the first radio show to play it, okay? On this Coffee Time on Mysterious Lane or at www.8squadrebelradio.com. Make sure you tune in 6 to 7 on Mondays. But today, Monday, we get to play that record, Killing with Kindness, with Russdiculous and your boy Jadakiss. I am so happy to have this record and so happy to be able to be the first person to play it. And I really feel like so much gratitude in it because, you know, it could have went to anybody. It could have went to Hot 97. It could have went to Breakfast Club. It could have went anywhere. But they gave it to little old me, Mysterious, your girl Misty Blanco. Sharpen up though. That was yes, Squad Rebel Radio. Right, so you can come get sharp over there with us, right? You can come get sharp with us. I'm happy to say that we will have him on this Coffee Time.
Nice.
That'll be the first NBA player to ever grace his Coffee Time, you know, so it's going to be different.
Nice.
And not only that, like, he's doing the music thing now.
Okay.
So he has a record with Jadakiss.
Nice.
It's dope. It's called Killing with Kindness.
Okay.
It's different. And then he got this other song called Bloody Shoes.
Oh.
I like it though. I mean,
Like,
I like it though.
like Cardi B, Bloody Shoes.
Yeah, but it's I feel like his version is doper, but it's not like on her beat or nothing. So we're gonna play that today on this Coffee Time.
What, Bloody Shoes?
Bloody Shoes and Killing with Kindness, and we're gonna get a little feedback and see what people think about it, especially with our wild card. We're gonna see if this wild card have executive ears or not.
Okay.
So
okay.
you know, see what this person may feel.
All right.
So Face, can you send the wild card in right now?
Videos,
rap, producing and everything.
He multi-talented.
So let me ask you something. Do you feel okay? Because we're gonna play some music. You're the wild card. I'm gonna let you hear some stuff. And you insist. Do you feel like, okay, we have the guy, his name is Russ Smith, and he's an NBA player. And he's converting from the NBA, he's still going to be in the NBA, but, you know, to doing music. How do you feel about athletes that do music?
It's dope to me. I feel like it's cool, you know, as long as they know how to, you know, do music. If they good at it, it's cool. But, you know, everybody want to be a rapper now. Everybody want to do music now.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
Fast way out.
Yeah.
So what do you feel will make a good song? Like, I haven't played his music yet. We're going to play it. But if you could say anything to him, like, what would you say? Like,
for an NBA player?
If you ain't hear his music yet, but you know that's what he doing, what would you tell him to do as far as his music?
Just keep it real, you know, I don't know. I guess try to use the NBA as like what is it called?
A leverage.
Not a leverage, but as his image, like, you know, always like
be a ball player.
Yeah, be a ball player, but still be a rapper. But like, put in your songs, like, you know, music videos, make things like, I don't know, like that.
Would you ever do?
Dope.
Would you ever do music with him if he was dope?
Yeah.
Okay, you know, because he kind of reminds me of, like, you have a unique voice. I feel like you have $1 million voice.
When I seen him at first, I thought he was already a. That's why I kept looking at him like
he's like, I like the shoes. You got the nice Nikes on with the little.
He got the look already of a rapper, so that's why I thought when he's like, you know who this is? I'm like, no.
Let him see your hair. You got your hair braided.
Oh no, it's not.
It's not done.
Right, I don't even got a haircut right now.
Oh, so that's why you got it.
I just see 3 braids.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play. And this is, you know what, I want to say big up to him because they could have gave this record to Hot 97, Breakfast Club, 103 The Beat, you know, but they chose to give this record to Mysterious on his Coffee Time. I am actually the first radio, so when y'all do hear this, because it hasn't dropped yet, it'll be dropping, I believe, I hope they don't kill me, it'll be dropping I think Halloween, if I'm not mistaken, or the first week of November. But they actually gave it to It's Coffee Time to
So if y'all hear it,
play this record, you know. So
she played it first.
I'm happy. And I got some more announcements to come after that. So Face, do you mind playing the song that he has, Russdiculous, the Killing with Kindness, the one featuring Jadakiss? I got 2 records that I'm gonna play of his.
Yo, listen. 8squadrebelradio.com.
Yeah.
Good music, conversation, and fun. We are the voice of the people.
I love the soda, shop in Soho. I love the Rovers, that's how I pull up. Shoot my shot, nah, miss the pull up. I don't care, get the Rhea. Sickness sneakers, and King Coles. Hysteria, Ray Mysterious. 619, yeah. Stone Cold Steve, yeah. 316, yeah. Benzabini. I had a pager, I had a beamer. G-Wagon Jeep, yeah. I'm super excited. Mamacita, drip is timeless. Off tequila, diamonds cut. Just like a pizza, call me a highness, sleep in a visa. Ritz is lightning, Peter Piper, killing with kindness, maybe new liquor, not new music, no I'm not ice fish. Isn't the movement, ain't nothing like this.
I got you, Russ. Yeah. Keep the hammers, avoid the slammers. Do it in private, avoid the cameras. Go on a vacay, get your tan up, switch your plan up, hook your man up, kill him with kindness, smoke the finest. After you hear this, please rewind this. Don't compare this, don't come near this. I'll let you know something, the shooters are fearless. Super excited, caught in the moment, don't condone it. You rent, I own it, your life is boring. I push the foreign, I'm in the touring, Russ in the scoring. Drip is timeless, saw the diamonds. They send it to the crib, we know all the designers. Yeah, we know all the designers. Wherever the money's at, you know where to find us. What? Kill 'em with kindness. What? Kill 'em with kindness. What? Kill 'em with kindness. What? Kill 'em with kindness.
A ball player becoming a rapper.
Right.
Yeah, he used the right bars. You know, Jadakiss even used the the NBA bars. You
Right.
know? Yeah, so that was dope. I like that.
Yeah.
that
How
was
much
dope.
was that on your hand?
On my hand, it's a all seeing eye.
That's right, the all seeing eye. It's everything.
Yeah, not a part of Illuminati though.
I don't have nothing against the Illuminati. You feel me? Is what you know now. Is nothing against none of that.
Yeah.
So, it's gonna bring you energy and bring you money. It don't. People sometimes have to do their research of what the symbols mean. It don't just mean Illuminati.
Exactly.
So it's dope. But I really like that record. You like that record, sis?
Killing with kindness.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
That's
a deep saying though. That goes back.
Cause I kill a lot of people with kindness.
Like how you kill people with
I
kindness.
be wanting to cut their throat off, but I be real nice.
Do you think that's the better way to be?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Why you feel like that's the better way to
To
be?
keep you from hurting somebody. Kill them, be nice. You
Mm.
really want to knock their heads off. You know what?
like you got that.
You got that. I ain't gonna let you take my energy.
Yeah, right?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Mhm.
But inside you like, you mother.
Mhm. How you feel about killing people with kindness? Do you think that's gangster or you think that's like, what do you think?
Nah, I mean it depends.
I kill
You
a
know.
lot of folks with kindness.
I feel like that's the right way to go though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, instead of which is the wrong way, violence or going
Right.
the next step to actually trying to hurt somebody or hurt their feelings or whatever. Just kill them with kindness.
Or if you know somebody being mean or nasty and sarcastic on purpose, you kill them with kindness.
Yeah.
You know, to keep from taking, like I said, the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl, you crazy. You funny.
Yeah. I've had to do that a lot too, kill people with kindness. And I feel like that's the better way to go as well.
Oh.
I feel like that's the better way to go as well, killing people with kindness. It's actually raking the coals over their grave. Because when you kill people with kindness, I feel like say if you know certain things and then you don't say what you know and you being kind about the situation, it lets the other person guard down so you can see who they really are.
True.
Because sometimes if you confront a situation and you, like you said, want to knock a nigga head off, they know how to play you because they know how you coming. But if you being humble, they never know how the humble person may come. That's why they say a person that's quiet will kill you. You never know how that person is coming. So I really like that
That was dope. Shout out to him and shout out to Jadakiss.
Yeah, shout out to
Jadakiss,
Russdiculousness and Dicklessness. They should say dicklessness. Like, nah. Shout out to Russ and shout out to Jadakiss from his Coffee Time, and I'm really happy that they allowed me to play that record, you know, first time on the airwaves. And also have another announcement. They're gonna allow me to, this is gonna be huge for me, but to take him on and be his publicist. Wait, wow, who this calling? Look at this. Auntie, I'm on air. You on air. Say hi to everybody. You on air.
How you doing?
You called the wrong number. But I'm going to call you back, Auntie. She laughing. Auntie called in. Now she's on the radio show. I love you, Auntie. No, they can see you. Look, I put it up right there. They can see you on the screen. Bye, Auntie. I wasn't expecting for my auntie to call in. Yeah, but they're gonna allow me to be his publicist.
That's nice. That's wonderful.
I'm humbled. I am humbled. I gotta tell the story.
That's
I
a
was
big step.
actually speaking to, I have to say it on air. I was actually speaking with your father last night on the phone. And we were just chopping up because, you know, he always called to see how I'm doing or whatever. And, you know, we was talking about manifesting, like, you know, bringing stuff into existence. And I'm heavy into the manifestation thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you think of it, can be whatever's on the inside can be on the outside. So after we got off the phone and had this great conversation, I was like, you know, I need to manifest, you know, something big for my company, the Misty TV firm, because, you know, it's big things going on. November 1st, I'm opening up in the Rockefeller Center. You know, that's huge. You know, I got Tiger James. I'm working with different people, you know, so I'm like, you know, I need that one thing that can come about that's just like, what the fuck? And today I was able to speak. Oh, hold on one second. It's Coffee Time on Mysterious Lane.
How you doing? This is Russ.
Oh, how you doing? You called on the show. How you doing?
I'm doing my thing. I'm chilling. How you doing, Mysterious? How's everything?
I'm doing good. I was making an announcement. I just played your song. We had the wild card here. His name is, tell me your name.
My name Peso Rari, bro.
Hey,
No doubt.
We was just listening to your record. He liked it. We didn't play the second one yet, but we played the one with you and Jada.
For sure. That's love. Yeah.
And it was dope. So we was letting them know. Let them know who you are for my listeners, because I may not have introduced you right. So let them know who you are.
Okay. You know, Governor Russ Smith, known as Russdiculous, trademarked and all that. Horse named after me. Label. Basketball player, from NBA guy, played overseas, world record, 61 points per game, NBA G League record, 65 points. My jersey is about to be retired at the University of Louisville. But other than that, from Brooklyn, New York, I know about 5, 6 barbershops in Harlem. Also have a lounge in Stingrays. Grew up on the AAU circuit. So, I mean, went to Archbishop Malloy High School. So I'm in Queens, so I'm like a little bit all over the place in New York, but right now I currently live in Kentucky, but I'm definitely flexible. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. I was just letting them know, too, that your team is going to allow me to become your publicist. And, you know, that's big for me because, you know, you could be the type of person. I just want people to know you're down to earth. Like, you know, when you think NBA, you think big star. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, nah, I don't want you to be a part of my team. No, get your ass out of here. But I really appreciate that you're going to allow, you know, the Misty TV firm to, you know, see what we could do as far as some publicity work with the music. And I want to ask you something. How did you come about with the Killing with Kindness? Because we was talking about just that saying, Killing with Kindness.
Yo, man, it was actually really dope, you know what I'm saying? But first and foremost, you know, I'm all about the foundation and the groundwork. You know, I'm not about skipping lines. So, like, I know as artists, I know what every artist goes through because I've been through it. I didn't just start doing it and just say, you know, I made money playing basketball, let me just wake up and do music. Nah, like, I did everything an artist did. Granted, you know, being financially stable helped, but that shit was hard. I'm sorry, it's part of my language, but it was hard. But fast forward into how I got the Kiss record done, it kind of all made sense. It was you know, my partner I worked with, he was very close. Worked with Kiss's basketball team. He used to be my coach when I was younger, and we were close.
Oh wow.
And, yeah. So then he had an ill record, and it's when I started. I told him I was doing music because really I don't do trap. I really don't do trap. I make like EDM and house. When I first got to New York,
you make house music.
I make house music and EDM music. So when I first got to New York, they threw me a trap beat, and I was like, "Oh, all right, cool." And you know what I'm saying? And it was
they took you out your comfort zone.
Yeah, not so much because I'm used to it. I listen to trap, hard body, but I'm more like I liked the fact what really drew me to the trap was I love them drums, man. Them drums and that bass and stuff. I love that, and that was an old Kiss record. So like it was the put your hands up. It got that vibe.
Yeah.
And I really got into it. You know what I'm saying? So I jumped on it, and then in order for it to make sense to go to Kiss, you know, you have to bring somebody like that, a legend like that, to finish product.
Exactly.
So we had the beat mix, we had everything ready, man, and me and Kiss, it was straight basketball and hoop first. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So we vibing just off of, you know, how he used to watch me hoop and everything, and I'm tripping off him because he's legendary in my eyes. You know, like he's a GOAT. So I'm tripping in my eyes. So and then they acknowledged me as a hooper was amazing. And then you heard the track. I ran him through everything. Imagine me in the middle of D Block Studio running him through EDM and house music and shit. So,
wow.
so like that's how you know I'm serious. Like nobody gonna be in D Block playing EDM music. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna play some real. You know what I mean, some real block music. But I was in there showing him myself. So that's how that came about. But then I also, you know, threw in the track that was open, and that happened to be the track he liked and he jumped on. So Kiss was definitely feeling it, and that put so much confidence in me as an artist.
Exactly.
That he was feeling one of the tracks, and you know, and it all just came naturally. So I'm very excited and enthusiastic about just everything we got going on for ourselves in our little circle. And like we said, you know, we big on foundation. We big on putting in the groundwork first. And that's what it's about.
And I appreciate that y'all even, because little Misty be trying to hustle, you know. My little red bottom shoes is, you know, bloody from running around trying to hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like, I got blisters on my feet, like, for real, trying to hustle. So I really appreciate that, you know, you gave me, my team, opportunity to show what, you know, I could do as well, you know. And this is an honor. Course. Are you going to be able to come to the show so people can meet you?
Oh yeah, you know, I'm definitely working on that, trying to move it, get in and out. Like right now, like I'm doing a lot of stuff as far as, you know, off the court and everything. Like I'm working on I'm back in school, getting a license for a couple things. I'm gonna be a licensed insurer, a licensed real estate agent. Like I'm getting mad stuff done while I'm home. So I'll definitely be back and forth, you know, to try to get in. And plus, like, I like seeing the guys that I'm working with, you know, under the label. We got the family, We got that going on.
Exactly.
And
Tell
those
us a
were
little bit
all-
about that.
Yeah, and those were all. So the family is basically, because I'm from Cooper Projects. I'm from Brooklyn. So
Oh wow.
and yeah, so I grew up with all those dudes. I played ball with a bunch of them. Like, so I grew up in the hood. Like, so and I go back, and it's like I never left. And the love I got from where I grew up at will never ever change. So,
Right.
those guys do music full time. Like that's what they've been doing since we were young. You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm trying to do is I want to be able to give them a platform, help, you know, and do it in a way where everybody in our group, everyone in the circle, everybody in the label is like family, and we all working for one main purpose and one goal, and that's to
Exactly.
better each other and big each other up. So,
And I
that's
want to
what the
commend
family
you.
is.
I want to commend you for that, because a lot of us, we make it to the top, or we make it into certain situations, and we do forget where we come from. So for you to reach back and bring the people that you grew up with and been around into your situation, and to create a lane for them
Right.
and you as well, is really big. Like, you already like breaking molds already, you know? So I have Peso here, and he's an upcoming artist, and it's a blessing that you called in, you know. And if you had something to say, first of all, let me ask you: are you open to doing songs with people that's dope, that's up and coming, or how are you with that?
Me, like, since I'm like, you know, fresh in, like I'm definitely open to it. But that's where my partner comes in, because he has the experience. He's able to like manage and structure like the songs and placements, and actually who I work with, and that's why he's great, because
Yeah, he
me,
is.
like I'm just like, you know, let's do it. I'm always ready to work, and that's what he's there for. He's there to provide. This is how this works.
Hello? I think your phone is like in and out.
Is it enough?
Okay, I can hear you now. Hello?
You must
Hello?
be moving around.
I said, you must be moving around, because we can't hear you.
I'm on the ground.
Oh, you on the
On the
ground?
ground?
No, probably service messing up, right?
Yeah.
No.
You driving?
No. Hear me?
Hello?
Yeah.
Do you want to hang up and call right back? Hello?
You hear me now? Hello?
Yeah, do you want to hang up and call right back so we can hear you, so we can finish?
Oh no, I'm up right now. We're
Okay.
good. We can continue.
Oh, okay. So with Peso, who he does tattoos, he engineer, he produce, he raps, he
videos.
edit videos. And how old are you?
He does that.
Yeah, I'm 20.
He-
I'm
he-
28.
He 24, he a youngin'. Any
Nice.
advice you want to, say to him or tell him, or?
Oh yeah, man. It's, always follow. I know it sounds cliche, but it's true. You follow your dreams, and when you making plans, it's like you can't forget each moment. Each moment and each part of a plan is as important as the end result.
Yeah, that's true.
So like you can't never skip over a small part in the plan thinking that's not as important as the end result. And when I'm sitting down with my partner, that's what we go over time and time again on how to get something done. That's what I did in my professional career, in other lanes, and that's what I did off the court. Because, besides basketball, my profession, in order to be successful, and it could be raising money, it could be helping kids, it could be having a golf scramble. I've been successful in each and every category.
Mm-hmm.
But what's important is the process and how you go about it, and each step along the way. You can't rush success. Like, you can't rush it. It has to happen.
And that's so key that you said that you
facts,
can't rush success, because being in this business for as long as I have been in this business, I feel the same way. I know what you're saying is fact, because I was thinking like maybe 10 years ago or 15 years ago, I should have been like this big rapper like Cardi B and stuff like that. But enjoying the journey and getting there and becoming successful with each seed that has been planted, and now I'm seeing it blossom, is so much better, you know, than an overnight success. So what you're saying is definitely true.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man.
Cardi said
because
she
now,
was out there grinding for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She was out there grinding for a while. So
and that's what.
it happened so fast to us, but like she
To
said,
her, it
was been a journey for her because she's been doing this for a while.
Yeah, but I'm
and that's
saying,
what
like,
happens.
you know,
Some people,
I wanted
it
to
works
be-
out different.
yeah,
Like,
I wanted to be
like-
this big rapper. Like, I mean, I'm still gonna do my music, but I wanted to be. You get what I'm saying? Like this big,
Yeah, of course.
you know. But it's like the universe is directing me into a whole different lane. You know, it's directing me to be successful more in the business and behind the scenes, versus me being on that stage. So paying attention, like you said, pay attention to each step, and you know, enjoying the process. You know, I'm enjoying what's blossoming now. You know.
Right, and that's the most important thing. Like even me when I'm playing hoop, like 'cause I still hoop. So it's like at the end of the day, sometimes your lane might curve, but I got two little brothers. Now that I know what I know in basketball, you know, I can help my little brothers do the things that maybe I didn't do, or help them do things that they were supposed to do that I didn't do. So it's all about learning this way.
Yeah. So anything you want to say to us? Anything you want to ask them, or you got the floor?
Not really, man. I just appreciate, you know, the words of wisdom. You know, everything you said is definitely true, and I'm always keep it in mind when every time, you know, every step, you know, everything I do, I'm always keep that in mind. I appreciate that, but I hope we could definitely collab. You know, collab on something, work. You know.
We got to hear some of your stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we heard before your father played it a couple of months. He played it months ago.
Oh,
gonna-
for sure, yeah.
We're gonna. I'll send you a link, or you know, send you some music. But we're gonna go into your second record, Bloody Shoes. How did you come about with that?
What Bloody Shoes? That was, you know, my partner. He's on the production side. He picked the track, and we obviously have artists that's under the label, and you know we put together a nice theme. They put together the theme, and from there we already felt the track was cold, and from there we all just, you know, tried to make the best record we could possibly make. But we liked the theme, and the theme was something we all agreed on first, and we had a vision of exactly how we wanted to go about the song. So and that's how it came out. But I like that record.
Yeah, I
That's
do.
probably-
That Bloody Shoes is like really a hit. Like
Yeah.
I was in the car like about to crash. Like I like that record.
No, it's for sure fire, because I caught myself playing it a lot more than some of the other ones that I made. So
Yeah,
that's how, you know, on the low it snuck up on me.
it got a good feel, got a good vibe to it. So
Yes,
Face, Face, do you mind running the record? Okay, we about to play it right now, and then we'll be right back to you. Don't hang up.
Yes.
Yeah, listen. HateSquadRebelRadio.com. Yeah. Good music, conversation, and fun. We are the voice of the people.
Let's go, y'all. Russdiculous Records.
Bloody shoes. We can walk a couple miles, yeah, if you choose. Playing pickup with the team, you when I lose. Russdiculous, ENT, we making moves. In bloody shoes, yeah.
Red on my hands, blood on my lubes. I'm out of the mud. It's spikes in my shoes. Red on my hands, blood on my lubes. I'm out of the mud. There's spikes on my shoes, spikes on my shoes, spikes on my shoes. Get. Seat to the back, wheels to the side. KTV, SOP. We fit the slide. Heavy the shoes, red on the lubes, bloody the shoes. I'm ready to move, sunny the jewels, the aces the booze, and the heady is smooth.
Bloody shoes. We can walk a couple miles, yeah, if you choose. Playing pickup with the team, you when I lose. Russdiculous, ENT, we making moves. In bloody shoes, yeah.
Bloody shoes, I got them bloody shoes. Shorty, she love the crew, cause she see nothing but money moves. And shorty, your pockets are hungry too. That bitch get wet when I'm coming through. Cause I brought the hand in your honeys too. Now step back and watch all these honey shoes. Moving the Mozzie, pursuing the mommy who doing the college. She cruising beside me, the tool in the lobby. If you in the chummy, then you gonna probably get tools in your body. I'm telling you, I've been out grinding the new, make hella moves. Plus I've been winning, just check and see hella proof. Look at my closet, then you gon' see hella lose. All of my dudes, we do like we fellow.
We can walk a couple miles, yeah, if you choose. Playing pickup with the team, you and I lose. Russdiculous, ENT, we making moves. In bloody shoes,
yeah. Pull up, put one in the air. Louis Vuitton, I got 200 pair. Right when you walking, no step on my shoes. These cost about 1,500, they rare. Yeah, yes, I'm fresh, so pardon me. Crossover, no guard in me. If you step on these bloody shoes, then you get pressed, no Cardi B. My sneakers is foreign, my cup is so full of the Henny. I might be in Vegas with killers, I'm rushing the biddies. The kid with the spike when I step in, I'm crushing the city. I'm with the family, so nobody coming against me. I do what I wanna do. When you this high, it's like everyone under you. Move out of motive, I'm making the money. Now me walking straight to the bank wearing bloody shoes.
Bloody shoes. We can walk a couple miles, yeah, if you choose. Playing pickup with the team, you when I lose. Russdiculous, ENT, we making moves. In bloody shoes, yeah.
Yo, that right there, we like that. We like that a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah.
Do you know,
no
we
doubt.
would sit here saying that we feel like maybe that should come out now, then drop the Jada. That right there is
Now, that's, you know
nasty.
what? That's how low-key we was trying to sneak up on them. Kind of like, you know, right jab, left haymaker type. But that one actually might run. That could run. That got a chance.
That's the one. That right there is.
It's a big thing. You know, everybody can relate. Yeah, everybody can relate. Like it's.
Peso wanted to ask you a question about the record.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to know if it was just you on the track or like you had features or something, because it was dope. I like how you switch the sounds up.
Yeah, those are the artists under the label. That's the family.
Okay.
You know, so the fam, that's what we're trying to do. You know, we're trying to make sure everybody in the label is going to eat as well, and that's one of the things, you know, we're big on. Like, it's, you know, if you ever seen the Temptations, it always said, you know, nobody's bigger than the group. You know, it's a motto, like you need five players to win. You know, everybody. That's what we're trying to do. So if the family buzzing, if the family doing their thing, then we all doing the right thing.
Did y'all do a video to it yet?
Yeah, we shot the video and everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, because that sound like some round table business mafia type, you know, the family sitting around, you know.
When the video coming out, it's already out.
The video, it should be coming out at the end of the month. Once again, I'm sorry, I'm not really on top of the info like that, but my partner, I think you've spoken to, he has everything, you know, on schedule, and he has everything. He has the plans moving forward. You know, I'm acting as the artist under the label.
Exactly.
And it's good I'm doing that, because, you know, I stay out of, you know, everything in order to win. You know, I want to win, but he knows how to win. So
exactly.
That's why I have to listen to coach.
Because, you know, playing the artist and doing the business, you know, treading two waters, you can drown.
Right.
You know, and you could miss something, or you could overly do something, and then, you know, it could cause a situation where, because I noticed that too when I was just playing the artist, when I was just the artist and doing my own business, it was like, okay, with certain situations where the business had to come on, people didn't like me. Because it was like, what do you mean, Mysterious? Like, we like you as an artist. Now you talking this money and all this stuff. We want to do it the artist, you know. And then sometimes when I had to be the business, you know, it was needed for me to be the artist. But I'm in front of the camera, behind the camera, in front of the camera. So it's good that you're doing everything the way that you're doing it. You're going to win.
and I'm good at like managing stuff too. Just like thoughts and just looking over stuff and just making sure everything's aligning right. And that's kind of what I bring to the table. But I don't really try to bump heads with the one doing the business, and that's important. But you're absolutely 100% on point.
Exactly. My sis said you made her remember she had her bloody shoes around her neck.
Of course, we finna if red bottoms ain't on there, I guess we finna put them on with that. If red bottoms ain't on enough.
Yeah, so I can't wait to get started with you guys. I can't wait for your project to drop, and I can't wait for the beautiful things that the universe have in store for you with your music career. And I really am very happy that you called in on this coffee time.
I want to ask you, what NBA basketball team you say you play with again?
Nah, I'm on the I'm still active, still a free agent. So I'm on the Pelicans, and I was on the Grizzlies, and then I played for the Blazers for a little bit. But I also was in they got the development league, and that I was on a bunch of teams in there. So and then overseas, I played at the highest level overseas, which is EuroLeague and CBA.
Okay.
And yeah, so my resume for basketball is like A-list, so to speak. So that's pretty good.
How did you get the name? I want to make sure that I said it right in the beginning of the show. How did you get Russdiculous?
Well, I'm named after a derby horse, a racehorse.
A racehorse.
A racehorse. It wasn't because you was ball hogging? I'm just saying. It wasn't the coach that said you was ball hogging?
Nah, the coach named me that because he, like, that racehorse, all right, what happened, here's how it went. The racehorse was named after, I think, 2 Triple Crown winners. That was it was the child of 2 Triple Crown winners. If anybody follows horse racing, so the horse had some good genes, so to speak. It had some good DNA. But the problem with the horse was it was kind of erratic. It ran funny. It didn't have really good technique, but it was good. And my coach, as a basketball player, he named the horse after me because my playing style for basketball was kind of awkward, and sometimes I'd drive him crazy. So that's what he called me.
And look, at the beginning of my show, I said, I think the coach gave you the name because you was ball hogging.
Yeah, so that's that. In a short explanation, yeah, we can say that because everybody in New York knows me for not passing the ball. That know me as a basketball player. Because they better off just giving me the ball if they want to score. That's how I used to feel.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was a little right. I ain't represent you wrong.
61 points a game. Yeah. You're doing something out there.
And how did you?
I'll meet you in the middle.
And before we go, you did 81 points before too, right?
Yeah, I scored 81 points before. I've had 5 straight 70-point games in my league. I've averaged 61 points a game for the season. That is a world record.
That's
and
crazy, man.
I got the 65. I got the record for the NBA development league too. At 65 a game.
And now you about to score with this music. And you know my first love was basketball. I used to be a power forward, but I'm rusty now. You can't ask me to get out there on that court. But that was my first love, basketball. I got a little shot, but I ain't gonna play you.
Her son, his name is the GOAT.
Aaron. Yeah, my son Aaron.
His name is
they call him the GOAT.
He's
in
serious
Detroit.
on the court.
And hopefully
he's serious on the court.
When I told him, I said, "Oh yeah, I got an opportunity to probably work with Russ Smith." My son was like, "No way."
But that comes from that don't come too far from the tree because it comes from the mama. The mama good with the basketball too. She playing with y'all. Don't let her play with y'all. She nice on that court too. Don't let her play with y'all. That's where he get it from.
But I ain't getting out there with Russ. 81 points. Hell no. Sit my ass out. We gotta be on the same team.
That's a fact. I get buckets, so it's all good.
And I really appreciate you calling in, and hopefully you come grace the show and let's win.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'm all for it.
Oh man, thank you for calling.
Thank you for having me. Thank you guys. Appreciate everything.
Okay, it's coffee time. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, listen. HateSquadRebelRadio.com.
Yeah.
Good music, conversation, and fun. We are the voice of the people.
A Squad Rebel Radio is coffee time. That was a blessing that he called in.
Yes.
That right there was dope. And he called in with K7. And I want people to remember this show because the show is actually epic. Because I believe in you too. I believe in your image. I believe in your music. And I believe that you're going to go far.
I appreciate that.
And you have $1 million voice, and hopefully Misty can help out a little bit with that as well. Get a little Misty touch. And it was epic because Russ Smith called in, and he gave us the record to play first.
Yes.
Wow.
You broke it in before any record label got it with Jadakiss.
He could have gave it to Hot 97.
Could have gave it to 105.
105,
Could have gave it to Envy. Could have gave it to Funk Flex.
And they all know him.
And they all know him. They know Jadakiss. Jadakiss is a known there.
Yeah, and then, they just, threw it to little Misty. I really appreciate it, and let's see what happens.
It's who you know. See, people keep sleeping on you. They don't know who you
sleeping.
know. They don't know who you know, man.
So we're going to play the record again, and we're going to play both records, and then we're going to be out of here. So, Face, can you play the one with Jada first, and then Bloody Shoes, and then we out. Thank you for tuning in to His Coffee Time on Mysterious Lane.
Yeah, listen. HateSquadRebelRadio.com. Yeah. Good music, conversation, and fun.
To the VIP
we are the voice of the people.
Hit the home run. Mama mia. I love mimosas. I love the soda. Shop in Soho. I love the Rovers, that's how I pull up. Shoot my shot, miss the pull up. I don't care, get the Rhea. Signet sneakers, and King Coles. Hysteria, Ray Mysterious. 619, yeah. Stone Cold Steve, yeah. 316, yeah. Benzodine. I had a pager, I had a beeper. G-Wagon Jeep, yeah. I'm super excited, Mamacita. Drip is timeless, off tequila. Diamonds cut. Just like a pizza, call me a highness, sleep in a visa. Bricks is lightning, Peter Piper, killing with kindness. Maybe new liquor, not new music, no, I'm not ice fish. It's a new movement, ain't nothing like this.
I got you, Russ. Yeah. Keep the hammers, avoid the slammers. Do it in private, avoid the cameras. Go on a vacay, get your tan up, switch your plan up, hook your man up, kill him with kindness, smoke the finest. After you hear this, please rewind this. Don't compare this, don't come near this. I'll let you know something, the shooters are fearless. Super excited, caught in the moment. Don't condone it, you rent, I own it. Your life is boring, I push the foreign. I'm in the touring, Russ in the scoring. Drip is timeless, saw the diamonds. They send it to the crib, we know all the designers. Yeah, we know all the designers. Wherever the money's at, you know where to find us. What? Kill 'em with kindness. What? Kill 'em with kindness. What? Kill 'em with kindness. What? Kill 'em with kindness.
Yeah, listen. HateSquadRebelRadio.com. Yeah. Good music, conversation, and fun. We are the voice of the people.
One of your records. We got to leave the show with your record.
Yeah.
Because it is an epic show. I was thinking of having it just play when he come down here, but we're going to play it now. So,
cool.
Introduce the record.
Alright, this song is called Nonstop. You can go, listen to it, download it on SoundCloud and everything. My SoundCloud, Peso Rari, everything, Let's get to it.
Yeah, listen. HateSquadRebelRadio.com. Yeah. Good music, conversation, and fun. We are the voice of the people.
Oh, Mama, Uncle Sam, make a beats again.
Hey. Chillin' with my time not shot, time not started. Pull up when you block, get your whole block rockin', whole block poppin', whole squad poppin', whole block poppin', whole squad poppin'. Bricks be the gang, couple niggas couple poppies. That bitch black when you fresh, could be poppy. I just be dripping Versace. Shooters pull up paparazzi. Man, I gotta go get it, no stopping. Gotta go get it, no stopping. Bitch, I gotta go get it, no stopping. Gotta go get it, no stopping. Bitch, I gotta go get it, no stopping. Gotta go get it, no stopping. Gotta go get it, no stopping. Bitch, I gotta go get it, no stopping. Gotta go get it, no stopping. They keep asking when my shit gon' drop. They fucking with me cause I'm hot. My niggas bumping my shit on they block. All my niggas is here like a tennis. All these bitches want digging attention. I be chasing the guap and these niggas so broke that they can't even pay attention. In the building like a motherfucking tenant. In the car with the windows all tinted. Got a bad bitch, she rockin' all Fendi. Bricks be the game, it's a Fendi. Cooking like I work at Denny's. Moving to work out the trenches. Came from ducking cops and hopping fences. Started in the field and not the benches. We be on that block. On the block with the bros. Fuck the cops cause they stay on patrol. Like a Capricorn bitch on the go. I be fresh from my head to my toes. Where they aim from your head to your shoulders. I'm a D-boy, been dope. I'ma re-up and reload it. Chillin' with my top-notch shot. Top-notch started. Pull up in your block, get your whole block rockin'. Whole block poppin', whole squad poppin'. Whole block poppin', whole squad poppin'. Bricks be the gang, couple niggas, couple poppies. That bitch black when you fresh, could be poppy. I just be drippin' Versace. Shooters pull up paparazzi. Man, I gotta go get it, no stopping. Gotta go get it, no stopping. Bitch, I gotta go get it, no stopping. Gotta go get it, no stopping. Bitch, I gotta go get it, no stopping. Gotta go get it, no stopping. Gotta go get it, no stopping. Bitch, I gotta go get it, no stopping.
Gotta go get it. What you say? You got that $1 million voice. I mean, we're gonna see what else you got. Get you on some different tracks that can, what I see that can like complement your voice because you talking that fast money, that peso, So get you on some like sprinkle me baby type beats.
Yeah. I mean, I got other type of music. I'm very versatile.
Yeah, I like your music. I love your voice and your image is dope.
Thank you.
So thank you everybody for tuning in to his coffee time on the wild card day. I appreciate Russ Smith calling in again. Big up to you, Jada Kiss, the whole movement over there, and success to everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, listen. HateSquadRebelRadio.com. Yeah. Good music, conversation, and fun. We are the voice of the people.
Let's go, y'all. Russdiculous Records.
Bloody shoes. We can walk a couple miles, yeah, if you choose. Playing pickup with the team, you win, I lose. Russdiculous, ENT, we making moves. In bloody shoes, yeah.
Red on my hands, blood on my loops. Out of the mud, it's spikes on my shoes. Red on my hands, blood on my loops. I'm out of the mud, there's spikes on my shoes, spikes on my shoes, spikes on my shoes. Get. Seats to the back, wheels to the side. KTV, SOP, we fit the slide. Cover the shoes, red on the loops, bloody the shoes. I'm ready to move, sunny the Jews, the H's the booze, and Handy is smooth.
Bloody shoes, we can walk a couple miles, yeah, if you choose. Playing pickup with the team, you win, I lose. Russdiculous, ENT, we making moves. In bloody shoes, yeah.
Bloody shoes, I got them bloody shoes. Shorty, she love the crew, cause she see nothing but money moves. And shorty, your pockets are hungry too. That push get wet when I'm coming through. Cause I brought the hand in your honeys too. Now step back and watch all these honey shoes. Moving the Mozzie, pursuing the mommy who doing the college. She cruising beside me, the tool in the lobby. If you in the chummy, then you gonna probably get tools in your body. I'm telling you, I've been out grinding and make hella moves. Plus I've been winning, just check and see hella proof. Look at my closet, then you gon' see hella lose. All of my dudes, we move like we federal.
We can walk a couple miles, yeah, if you choose. Playing pickup with the team, you win, I lose. Russdiculous, ENT, we making moves. In bloody shoes, yeah.
Pull up, put one in the air. Louis Vuitton, I got 200 pair. Right when you walking, no step on my shoes. These cost about 1,500, they rare. Yeah, yes, I'm fresh, so pardon me. Crossover, no guard in me. If you step on these bloody shoes, then you get pressed, no Cardi B. My sneakers is foreign, my cup is so full of the Henny. I might be in Vegas with killers, I'm busting the biddies. The kid with the spike when I step in, I'm crushing the city. I'm with the family, so nobody coming against me. I do what I wanna do. When you this high, it's like everyone under you. Move out of motive, I'm making the money. Now me walking straight to the bank wearing bloody shoes.
Bloody shoes. We can walk a couple miles, yeah, if you choose. Playing pickup with the team, you when I lose. Russdiculous, ENT, we making moves. In bloody shoes, yeah.
Keep the hammers, avoid the slammers. Do it in private, avoid the cameras. Go on a vacay, get your tan up, switch your plan up.